Hello my friends, David here. Monolith Soft must be crazy because in the upcoming update we will be able to increase the number of accessories we can equip from 2 to 3 in New Game Plus. When there are already builds that can kill super bosses in seconds, a third equipable accessory can make us overpowered beyond belief. In this video, I'll be covering around 10 of the best accessories in the game you are going to definitely want to have in your arsenal before going into New Game Plus. Throughout the video, I'll be briefly talking about why these items are so great and showing where you can get them. In brief, here are the items I will be covering, and you can skip to a particular part in the video if you feel like. Timestamps are in the description. Now keep in mind, this certainly isn't an all-inclusive list and isn't really in any particular order. There are many situations where items not on this list will be very valuable, as there are many unique battles you can encounter in-game. I've chosen these accessories based upon combinations that will likely be the most powerful in New Game Plus or are currently used in the most overpowered builds based upon dealing tons of damage really fast. In any case, we're starting off the list with the all-powerful burst symbol. Equipping the burst symbol on all 3 blades allows you to start chain attacks with a huge damage multiplier, greatly increasing the effectiveness of chain attacks without having any orbs broken on the enemy. This item is a staple in builds that can kill super bosses in less than a minute and should be incredibly valuable. The next on our list is the critical symbol. During chain attacks, this item increases the consistency of your critical hits, which can greatly amplify the overall damage. Pairing the burst and critical symbols on critical characters like Rex or Zeke can make for a lethal combination. To further amplify damage, the Optical Headband can increase critical damage by 50% all around. The first 3 items on this list can work together incredibly well in combination to deal incredible amounts of damage during chain attacks. Now for a bit of a pace changer here, the Avant-Garde Medal is an item that can greatly increase your survivability. On blades like Mithra, who have ridiculous critical rates, it can make Rex almost immortal, getting constantly healed with each art critical. For evasion builds, Ester shoes are the highest possible increase you can get at plus 32% agility. This item is a staple to make Morag a better evasion tank. Ester shoes are also used on Rex evasion builds that allows him to dodge almost every single attack when fully optimized. Spring shoes can also be equipped here to have a minor flat increase to agility, which is amplified by Ester shoes as well. So when we have 3 accessory slots, this shoe combo can make evasion incredibly effective. The World Tree Drop is the perfect item for those long, drawn-out engagements. By increasing damage by 12% every blade switch to a max of 250%, it has the potential to reach unreal amounts of damage over time, especially when paired with items like the Overclocking Bangle or Fast Blade Switch Aux Cores. The high-tech Eyepatch is one of the best damage increases in the game flat out. Notably, it's capable of increasing the damage during any cancellations, while also multiplying increases in damage from all other sources. This is because the damage increase is applied to your auto attack stats, which serves as a baseline for almost everything. Its only limitation is that it doesn't have much usage during chain attacks, which can't be started on a cancel. Hero Vambraces may be one of the greatest all-rounder accessories in the new patch. It increases damage to higher level enemies by 60%. Because we will now be able to level down at inns within New Game Plus, you can manipulate your level to be just below the enemy to take full advantage of this damage increase. When enemies place shields around them and bounce your attacks off, the auto balancer allows you to continue your attack through the shield. While you will still do reduced damage, this ability allows you to continue the flow of combat and is really useful against story bosses, who tend to be very tanky on the whole. This item is less of a game changer and more of a convenience feels good type thing. The male Loincloth and charming Swimsuit increases damage while equipping opposite gender blades by 60%. Since most of the best blades in the game are female, Rex, Tora, and Zeke can go absolutely insane using this extra damage bonus. With a third accessory slot in tow, every little damage increase you can get will be a huge amplification to how quickly you can kill enemies. Now with those 10 items out of the way, the honorable mentions that didn't quite make this list are the Beta Scope and Overclocking Bangle. The only reason why is that at this point, I assume everybody should already have these items at legendary level. They are essential for item farming in general and are talked about in like a third of my videos. Link to why they are so good in the description if you are still curious. And with that, we have completed the list of some of the most powerful accessories in the game. When the third accessory slot becomes available in New Game Plus, I imagine ridiculously powerful build combinations will be popping out of the woodwork for us to play around with. If you have any questions or ideas on how we can play around with accessories in New Game Plus, I'd love to hear them in the comments below. Patch 1.3 will be dropping soon this week, and I cannot wait to get in there and try it out. In any case, that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you all next time.